All right, we got another interview coming your way. We got Harry Hurricane Hunsucker. He is fresh off of another fight, just a couple months back, and we're happy to have him. Heavyweight in the UFC. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Everything's going well. We got all three of us here today. Now I guess we really would just want to kind of get it started by saying, what is next? I mean, do we have anything in the works? Any contracts getting signed?
I've got 3 fights left on my current contract with the UFC. I have signed a bout agreement. I still can't release the details of that fight or anything yet, so it's kind of it's still under wraps. But we do have an agreement signed. I can tell you that, and it's a great matchup for me. I'm excited for it, and it's gonna be a good night for me.
So I kind of want to jump in and say, like, your last two visits for the UFC with Dana White's Contender Series and your last UFC fight with Tai Tuivasa, you stepped on both of those with just 4 days notice.
Yeah,
So how
yeah.
much different is it now that you actually can like have a full fight camp, knowing like you are going to be getting into that octagon?
Yeah, obviously on the 4 day notice deals, I was making a lot of bad decisions. Um, as a fighter, I wasn't continuing to train after, I fought relatively close to both of those 4 day notice appearances too. I mean, we're talking like I had fights 2 weeks before. So number one, I was like battling some injuries that I had from those camps. Anytime you get in a fight, you get injured, whether you're on the giving or the receiving end of the win or the loss. So I was a little beat up, and then like I was, I'm a heavyweight, so I get addicted to the buffet and stuff after a fight. So I was hitting the buffet, and then I was, drinking a little bit too much, and I quit drinking. I'm down 35 pounds now, and yeah, I'm just feeling good, man, about this because it's full notice. It's not the short notice stuff, man. The mindset for that the past 2 times for me has been like, um, I don't know. Basically, you get on a plane, then you're all of a sudden you're in Vegas. That's day number one is just a full day of travel on these 4 day notices. Day number two is production and media all day. And then day number three is weigh-ins, and then like you got reporters and people wanting to interview you those days. So like I really don't even get to think about the fight. It sucked both times, man. We got like one workout in for that opponent both times, and you know it takes a lot more than that. And, I'll say I'm not the best short notice fighter. I've lost 3 times as a pro, and all 3 losses have been on very short notice. You know what I mean? But, I'll fight anybody. So, the short notice thing doesn't bother me so much. And now that I'm in the right mindset and I'm continuing to train all the time. No, I'm talking a lot. Sorry. I'm continuing to make sure my training's tight and everything. The next fight's going to be a banger, man.
So
Yeah.
a saying that like has really stuck with me my entire life is the best ability is availability. Has Dana said anything to you, like appreciating how much you're willing to just step in on these short notice fights?
So I mean, if you watch the Contender Series fight, you see what I got to say to Dana, and that was me holding up 4 fingers and telling him I was there on 4 days' notice, and he was like, "Yeah, that's awesome. Good luck." That's all me and him have ever said to each other. Now Mick Maynard, I know he talks to my agent Pat at Rise. So Mick has been the guy that has appreciated me stepping up, and he's been good to me, man. I really appreciate what the entire staff at the UFC's done for me. It's been a great experience overall, and I can't wait to make it come to fruition. You know what I mean? Get that first win.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, how is it fighting in the Apex? I know you fought there twice now, like without the crowd. Is it a big difference for you, or how do you adjust that?
Oh, dude. Whew. Listen, man, the second time it wasn't that bad. The second time I was cool. That first time, though, man, like at the Contender Series, like I didn't get to see the cage at all before. Like when you fight for the UFC, like you can go in there, you can get in the cage, but like when you're on the Contender Series, you're still not signed, so that you're kind of kind of outside the wire. So like they wouldn't even let us see the cage or anything. I couldn't go over to the PI. So like the first time that I saw the cage was when I walked in there, you know, and there's nothing like it, man. It was crazy, man. Absolutely amazing. Like walking into the Super Bowl, dude, is the best thing that I can compare it to. Walking into the Super Bowl, and then like I was standing there waiting to walk out too that first time, and like, you know, on the Contender Series they show like your backstory and your backlog. So like I'm walking down the hallway and I'm like, quit freaking out, quit freaking out, quit freaking out. You know what I mean? I'm like trying to get my head right for the fight. And like I look over and there's like, it's showing my story on the TV next to me. And then like down in the bottom corner, you can see like they're showing me in real time watching it. So I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be tough now. When like inside, dude, I was like freaking out. But now the second time there was no nerves, you know what I mean? Even though it was a much bigger fight with Tuivasa.
Yeah, you already have the contract. You're not worried about trying to like earn that now. So
well, it wasn't that, dude. I wanted to win still, you know what I mean? Like I was glad to get the contract, you know what I mean? But like I still am that guy that like it's fight by fight with me, dude. I want to win every one of them.
yeah, no, I totally get that. So I mean, really the only other question, because I know you are at a tournament, so we'll let you kind of get going a little bit
You're
here.
good, man. I'm not in a big rush. You know, so we can go 5-10 more minutes, whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, no, that's fine with me. What's the background on the nickname? I know nicknames can really overcome a fighter. So I mean, how did you get yours?
So it's a funny story actually. My ex-wife, her uncle, Junior, he passed away a year or so ago. He had cancer. He just used to call me Triple H all the time, Harry the Hurricane, and it just stuck, man. I've been called it ever since.
Interesting. That's not the answer I thought we were going to get. Usually you don't hear about it coming from your ex-wife and their family.
Right. Yeah, no, that's the truth, man.
So then so you're coaching right now though, right?
Yeah, so I'm down here in Orlando at the International Martial Arts Festival. I got 4 of my kids from our martial arts school competing Friday and Saturday down here, hopefully bringing home some more world championships to Elite.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, one question I always like to ask this: what is a dream fight of yours, man, past or present?
Dream fight for me, somebody I'd love to fight.
Yep.
Oh my God, there's so many of them at heavyweight, man. Are you talking like somebody I would like to fight, or like if I was to choose a fight that I would like to see?
A big fight of yours, man. Even if it was a past guy.
Somebody I'd like to fight.
Yep.
Yeah, if I could have my dream fight, probably as a heavyweight, man. I don't know, man. Like probably Frank Mir. Like Frank Mir was like my favorite heavyweight growing up. Like, and like, I mean, that's like, that would be an honor to fight him, Frank Mir. Stipe. I mean, I love Stipe. Those would be my 2 right there, man. Would be Frank Mir and Stipe.
Yeah, those are some good ones right there.
I mean, I'd like to have some Brock Lesnar money too, though. So I'd take that fight. Yeah.
So definitely make some money off that one.
This one's really not a question, but I mean, I guess it could turn into one. Something that I think we should all see just as fans would be the rematch with Jared Vanderaa. I mean, give you guys actual fight camps to see where this thing can go.
Yeah, no, I think that, listen, man, the first fight, I was putting it on him, dude. I was cracking him. I was running him across the cage. You know, my cardio was not there for that fight. I mean, I knew that before the fight. I knew that's why I came out, you know, coming for his head right out the gate. And, you know, he's a great fighter. I'm not trying to knock him at all. I think that I could beat him. And, you know, once we get this next fight out of the way, you know, I would love to get that matchup. But you know, I'm not real worried about that right now, man. I'm just gonna focus on the task ahead of me, and then everything else can come after that. But that would definitely be a fight I'd be open to taking.
Most definitely. Well, that's pretty much all I have. I mean, do you have any final words, anything that you want to kind of say? I know
No,
you,
yeah, go ahead, man. Sorry.
oh, I was just gonna say anything that you want to like say or anything you want to promote.
Yeah, so just if you guys are on Instagram, follow me at hurricane_Hunsucker. You guys give me a follow on Instagram. I'd appreciate it. And be looking for that fight announcement. You guys can catch it if you follow me, all right?
Absolutely. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, and tell all the kids good luck.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.